Hi there. Today we're going to talk about SaaS digital marketing. So we're going to share tips about marketing tactics that you should be using if you're doing digital marketing for a SaaS company. So let's start by identifying or defining what a SaaS company is. It's a business that uses or creates the software to provide customers with a service. And these businesses create and develop, host and update the software product themselves. The nature of SaaS products is different. So for example, SaaS products usually have a subscription-based payment model, and the product is often intangible. This is in contradiction or opposed to the traditional products or the consumer products where there's a clear, tangible product that has some sort of packaging, branding, and these sort of things. This is completely different when it comes to SaaS products where you're basically marketing a software. Some of the SaaS companies are B2C, so think of things like Spotify, Netflix, Uber, or any of the food delivery apps, but most of SaaS companies are B2B, such as Dropbox, Google Workplace, or HubSpot. Another quality that differentiates SaaS companies is that they have immediate access to an unrestricted global market, and they can usually scale without increasing the product delivery costs. So that's why, as a digital marketer, you'll find that your audience or the target audience for any SaaS company is very diverse. So some of your clients may be based in the US, some of them may be in Africa or Asia, and this is normal for a SaaS company. And for those reasons, digital marketing for SaaS companies is a little bit different. And we're going to share some of the tips or the best digital marketing tactics that you can use to grow your SaaS business. The first tactic is content marketing and SEO, or in other words, inbound marketing. Now, inbound marketing was made popular by HubSpot, which is a SaaS company itself, of course. This is a marketing strategy where the company relies on the potential customers to initiate the search for a solution. And this is opposed to the traditional marketing or the outbound marketing, where it's usually the company that starts the conversation. And since we mentioned that inbound marketing involves the customers initiating the search, then the first thing that should come to your mind is making use of SEO or search engine optimization. SaaS companies that adopt inbound marketing rely heavily on creating content. Their aim is to dominate search results and always be the first website that Google would associate with the relevant keywords. And they do that by becoming a content hub for the relevant topics. They use every content format to do so. And since SaaS companies rely heavily on content, they usually diversify the content formats that they're using. So you'll find that they're using usually more than one, if not multiple, content formats. So whether it's articles, podcasts, videos, some of them use review promotions such as case studies and testimonials. Many of them love to show off as experts on industry insights, so they share infographics that go viral. They also invest in long-form content such as ebooks, e-courses, and academies such as HubSpot. HubSpot has its own academy for inbound marketing. And of course, you'll find that typically nearly all of them are using newsletters, webinars, and interviews to engage with their audience. If you visit some of the websites, you'll usually find a lead magnet, things such as a calculator or a quiz, anything of that sort, just to engage with the audience and try to capture as many leads as possible so that they can nurture those leads and invest in their growth. Some companies also rely on creating dictionaries or glossaries for terms for related topics or topics that their product would be related to, so that they can have that authority or have that, they become the reference for that topic for the readers or Google users. And so even if you don't aim to reach that level of diverse content and complexity, and you just maybe want to focus on one or two formats, content or creating content is a great way to build a relationship with potential customers and create brand awareness for your SaaS solutions. The second tactic you can use, and this has so many different applications, is to invest in building meaningful online connections. You can do that through your website, you can do that through brand ambassadors, you can do that through the right social media channels, or you can do that through email marketing. And we're gonna go through those channels or those tactics that you can build meaningful online connections through one by one. Now, first of all, building meaningful connections through your website. So your customer service or sales team should take the initiative and should be willing to spend time to consult potential customers instead of just sell to them. Both B2C and B2B SaaS products benefit from that. However, for B2B businesses, this is a must because the nature of the product is often more complicated and the investment is usually bigger. And so this is why there are usually multiple stakeholders involved, and you need to make a great impression with every person who may influence the buying decision. And to do that, you need to invest in a highly functional website with a seamless customer user experience where you can utilize functionalities such as a chatbot or an easy booking system through which customers can reach your sales team, or connect that to an online meeting software like Zoom or similar applications so that your audience or your customers can get in touch with you easily. And you also need a solid customer relationship management system or a CRM that connects your digital marketing efforts with the sales team. The second way through which you should be building meaningful connections online is through brand ambassadors or influencer marketing. Now, rather than influencer marketing, focus on micro influencer marketing, where the brand ambassadors are handpicked. So you pick them very carefully because you're gonna be evaluating how relevant they are to your values as a brand, how relevant they are to your marketing voice and the target audience that you're trying to reach out to. Selecting the right brand ambassador goes beyond the number of followers they have, but always think 2 steps ahead. So is this an ambassador or an influencer that you'd still want to represent your brand 5 years from now? Do you both share the same vision? Are you both trying to grow together? Are you both talking or creating content that is about the same topics, or you're both trying to build authority on the same topics? What would the audience think of that person representing your brand? Would it add to you? Would it add to them? These are the sort of things that you should be evaluating when you're choosing your brand ambassadors or your influencers who are going to do the marketing for you. Specifically when you're choosing micro influencers who don't have millions of followers, but they have a very specific target audience or a niche audience, but they are very loyal to them and they're very focused on the quality of content that they produce. These are very important things for SaaS companies to choose the right ambassador to grow with. Choosing the right brand ambassador to grow with will allow you to build that meaningful connection with your audience. It'll help you be very recognized with that niche audience or that specific segment that you're trying to target, or that this brand ambassador is very popular with, or the ones that they're very loyal to. They always follow up what they're sharing, what they're recommending. And this is how you focus not on quantity or reaching like the hugest amount of audience, but instead focus on quality, where every connection or every new connection has meaning and adds value to your company. The third way you can build meaningful connections online is through choosing the right social media channels. Now, choosing the right channel makes all the difference to SaaS digital marketing. And depending on the strategy, of course, the channels would usually change. So for example, LinkedIn and Twitter are 2 of the most popular social media platforms for SaaS companies. But if you're going to rely on video content, say, then YouTube and Instagram are probably great platforms for that too. It also depends on the audience and the product that you're trying to market. So if your audience is younger and you have a B2C SaaS company, then don't be afraid to go out of the box with your choice of channel. That's still okay. You don't only have to stick to Twitter and LinkedIn. It all depends on who you're trying to reach and what you try to offer. The fourth way through which you can build meaningful online connections is email marketing. Now, one fact about marketing is that customers are hardly ever ready to buy once they hear about your product. Only a tiny fraction of those you market to will buy your product immediately. but the rest of those are potential customers that you must nurture. And email marketing in specific is the perfect medium to nurture your leads. Now, email marketing provides you with a high level of personalization and customization to the messages you send to your audience. And so you can start segmenting your leads by interest, by age, location, whatever it is, and send them content that they are particularly interested in based on the previous interaction with your product or brand, or based on where they stand in the digital marketing funnel. The digital marketing funnel is one of the most important concepts that you need to grasp fully well if you're marketing for a SaaS company. And we have an entire video dedicated to explaining what a digital marketing funnel is. But to put it down simply, it's a concept that identifies stages of the customer journey from the moment they discover your product to the purchasing moment and beyond, and how you should change your communication or customize your communication and messages based on every stage. Personalizing your email marketing will give you an edge to build meaningful connections with your audience or leads through customizing or personalizing your content. Now, thank you very much for watching that video. And if you have any questions about SaaS digital marketing or how you can grow as a SaaS company, drop us a comment or a question below and we'll get back to you.